Subscribe and click on the bell icon to never miss a video on India Food Network.
Hi, I'm Sai Khandekar and welcome to Kissan Tiffin Timetable. As mothers, we all know how difficult it is to come up with a new and exciting recipe every day for a tiffin box, which is why, along with some of India's most loved chefs, we're bringing you 200 tiffin recipes for 200 school days. So today we're going to make foil baked egg curry and rice, which is like a fun, interesting take on an egg biryani. तो आइए देखते हैं कैसे बनाते हैं हर दिन नया टिफिन, हर दिन एम्प्टी टिफिन। So let's start by making the recipe. I'm going to first put my pan on heat and put a little oil in it. Just about 2 teaspoons, not more. Once the oil is nice and hot, we're going to add some cumin seeds. And once they're just, slightly fragrant, I'm going to add ginger garlic paste. Followed immediately by the onions, just roughly chopped. We're going to saute these till they're a little soft. You just want the raw smell to disappear. Now that the onions are beginning to brown very slightly on the edges, I'm going to add some mixed bell peppers. Saute these briefly till they become a little smoky. And now I'm going to tip in the tomatoes. This is about 1 medium-sized tomato that's been very roughly chopped. Don't bother with de-seeding or de-skinning or anything. Now at this point I'm going to add a little bit of salt just to help everything cook quickly. Now that the tomatoes have softened a little bit, we're going to add Kissan Tomato Ketchup. I'm adding about 2 to 3 tablespoons of tomato ketchup, and what it's going to do is it's going to bring the curry together and it's going to give you a very nice distinct tomato flavor which the kids always love. Now to this I'm adding all our regular spices, just a little bit of turmeric, a little dhania powder, some Pav Bhaji Masala because that's again a flavor the kids love, and just a tiny bit of Garam Masala. Give it a good mix. Now once the spices are nicely roasted, we're going to add just a splash of water to help the curry come together. Just a few drops. I'm going to put this on medium heat, and in the meanwhile I'm going to chop up my eggs, just halve them actually. And now I'm just going to place the egg halves in the curry, cut side down so they absorb all of the curry flavors. And that's it. We're going to switch off the flame at this stage. And now is the fun part. We're going to pack our rice and our curry into a neat little parcel and put it in the oven. So I'm just going to grab some aluminum foil. And isme I already have some steamed rice. I'm going to put just enough for one child in the parcel. And on top, I'm going to place the egg curry. So we're going to drizzle just a few drops of ghee and then some sautéed onions, and इसके ऊपर डालेंगे थोड़ा सा पुदीना और थोड़ा सा हरा धनिया. And now we're just going to pack it into a parcel. And now we're going to place this on a baking sheet and just pop it in the oven. So our egg curry and rice parcel has been baking at 170 degrees for about 10 minutes. I'm just going to check if it is nice and hot, and then it's going to be ready to pack. And now let's just get the tiffin out. This is ready to be packed. Just as it is inside, and as an accompaniment I'm going to pack some nice and cooling cucumber and some dates for dessert. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please subscribe to India Food Network and in the comments leave me any suggestions or ideas that you may have for any exciting tiffins that I should try. I'm going to be back tomorrow with another fun and exciting recipe, and I'm going to show you how to make Har Din Naya Tiffin, Har Din Empty Tiffin.
This show is backed and powered by Kissan.